Thank you very much for joining us today on WrestleStop with Jeff and Joe. Today, we are going to do our women's Raw wrestlers tier list. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, click the bell icon, leave us a fun little message. I said comment. So, comment a fun little message that Jeff can read from your loved ones. And men, make sure you don't let your wives watch or they'll leave you when they see handsome Jeff. On to the show.
Sound like the creepy old man from Family Guy.
And we're live. I don't know who that was. That was strange. Not sure what just happened, but this is our continuing tier list extravaganza. As we said before, it's over there for us. So if you see us looking over there a lot, we're looking at the tier list so that we know what we're doing. Yeah, that's about that. So you ready to get this show on the road, buddy?
Let's get it started.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna do our women's tier list for Raw. Right?
Yes, sir.
That's what we're doing.
Top being S, bottom being trash, and then get off my
Everything
TV,
in between.
and everything in the middle.
Remember, this is just Raw, so we'll do SmackDown another week. Let's see. This side we'll say is you. You get to be this side. You're the left.
Brady.
And I'm the right.
Brady.
All right. So we'll start with Asuka.
Asuka, I have down as an A.
Ooh. Just
I
because
liked her more as a heel than I do now. I'm going off of past performance. I thought she was really good at damage control. I liked that group when they were together. I don't know that I've ever seen her do a bad match. She doesn't give a lot of promos. She's, there's a language barrier there. But I liked her better as a heel. But as of right now, I've got her as an A for an overall performer.
And we're doing this just based on what we think, not how good they really are.
Correct.
Yeah,
our
how we
personal
feel. All right,
preferences.
because I think Asuka's a good wrestler, but I don't like when she's on my TV. I'll give her a C just to be nice. I don't know. I just don't get it. It's one of those I just don't understand. I know a lot of people are big on her. I do think she's a talented in-ring performer. I just don't care when she's on my TV. That's all there is to that. Psycho Bailey.
Psycho Bailey. Again, Bailey I have as an A. Again, I'm going by past.
We're at. Quick.
I'll put her above Asuka.
Above Asuka.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bailey's good. I like her as a face. I like her as the role model. I liked her also as part of Damage Control. I like her when she made fun of the little kids in the crowd and everything like that. So she's one of those wrestlers who I've seen the last couple of years as both a face and a heel, and I've liked it both ways. Not sure what they're doing with her now with the voices in her head. But no, again, somebody else she's not the best in-ring performer, but I've never seen a match and thought she did anything wrong. So but I give her an A.
I will give her a B. She's okay. She's better than Asuka, in my opinion. I think she's a better wrestler than Asuka. I know I'm probably gonna get flack for that. But most of her matches are good, entertaining. Yeah. She's a good wrestler. Yeah. Give her a B. She's not A tier or S tier, but she's a B tier.
Well, A tier.
What does that mean?
I got her down as an A.
For why?
Because I like her.
Okay. Becky Lynch.
Becky I have as a B. I probably would have put her lower prior to the heel turn, but as I've commented before, I like her heel turn. I think she's doing a better heel than she was as a face. There's something about the way she talks and her voice and her mannerisms and everything just to me never really sold me as a face. I didn't think she's that great in the ring or anything. She's not bad either, but she's not great. But just I like her promos better as a heel so far.
Becky Lynch, I'll put in B. I'm going to put her above Bailey somehow. There we go. I'm going to put her there. It's about the same spot you got her. I think she's a good wrestler. She can carry wrestlers, as we talked about with her and like Jade Cargill and some of those people. She's pretty good. Good wrestler. She's good on the microphone. She's a little whiny, a little nasally, which is kind of annoying, but that's kind of her gimmick, I guess, for her heel turn or her heel character. So it's pretty good. Kairi Sane.
I've got her down here as a B, but thinking about it, I think I'm going to move her over as a C. Again, I haven't seen her wrestle a whole lot. she's good in the ring. She's okay. She's a high flyer. You know, again, somebody else I've never really seen botch her. I don't have any issues when I watch she's entertaining, but I don't know really anything about her personality. She's been injured more than some of the other wrestlers, so you haven't seen her a lot. When she was part of Damage Control, she was more one of the side or secondary characters where Asuka and Bailey were like the leaders. So you just don't know as much about her personality wise. So
Yeah, I'm gonna put her at the bottom of B. I think she's a good wrestler. I think she's entertaining. So, and she did hurt a few people. Well, she happened to be the one wrestling them when they got hurt. I think
okay,
Zoe Stark blew her knee out against her, and then somebody else, Liv Morgan, blew her
okay.
shoulder out. Those are both against her. I don't think she did anything wrong, but she's a good wrestler. I think she's
You gave
better
her
than
a B
Asuka.
because she injured wrestlers you don't
Yes.
like.
No. Uh, we haven't gotten to them yet.
That's all right.
But no, I think I think she's a good wrestler. I don't think she had anything to do with those. It's just bad luck. But I think she's better than Asuka, and probably I could move her up, but I'm just gonna leave her there.
Yeah.
Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan, I have as a B. We'll put her above Charlotte Flair. Not
Charlotte Flair.
Above Becky
Wait a
Lynch.
minute. Am I looking at the right thing?
No,
Okay.
I misspoke. Above Becky Lynch. Again, I don't know that she's a great wrestler, but she's a great character. She's a great performer. The Dom angle, her and Dom make a great
Mhm.
heel couple or whatever you want to call them. She's great in that whiny little role. It fits her look. It fits her personality. So as a character overall, yeah, I'll give her a B.
I'll give her an A, actually. I think she's entertaining when she's on screen. Her angles are good. I think she's a decent enough wrestler where she can hang with any of them. She takes bumps, you know. As you can tell, she's been hurt a lot recently. But yeah, I think she's pretty good. I think she's my first A.
Oh, there you go.
I only have one S, but they're not on this one.
Oh, I've got one S on this one.
Oh, do you?
I do.
It's this one. Maxine Dupree.
Maxine Dupree.
S tier.
I have as a D. And only because she's a part of Alpha Academy or Alpha Babes or whatever they're calling herself now.
I'm not even going to talk.
She's not a great wrestler. She does her silly caterpillar move and all that. But again, I just she's part of a group I like, so I gave her a D.
She needs to get off my TV.
That's
Just
fine.
go away. She doesn't deserve to be here. Has she gotten better? Yes. Maybe our next one we do, it'll be maybe she'll get to the D. But as for now, no. She's wasting my breath. Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez, I also have as a D. I'll put her above Maxine. Again, I see her more as a tag match. I haven't seen her wrestle a whole lot individually. Again, when she is, she's out there as the character trying to steal Dom away from Liv, but even then, she just doesn't sell it as well as Liv did it when Liv was trying to steal him away. Liv's got more sex appeal. I haven't seen that from her.
Oh no! I like her because she's a good wrestler.
I'm talking about character. She's not playing the character of trying to
just
steal
check it,
Dom
make sure
away as well. Yeah. So no, I put her as a D, and it's just she's meh. I haven't seen anything great from her. So
I'm gonna put her at the top of C. I think she's a good wrestler. I really do, and I think eventually, maybe the next one we do, she'll be a B or an A. I think she's that good. Can be that good. Right now, she's kind of in that, like you said, she's in the old Liv Morgan role. So once she gets out of that, I think she'll be fine. But for now, we'll put her at a C. Io Sky.
Io Sky, I'm going to give it A. I'm going to put her below both Bailey and Asuka. Again, she's good in the ring. I like her goofy character when she's being goofy and she's pointing at her face and it makes me laugh. I don't like it when she gets injury and she stomps off and all that kind of stuff. But no, I think she's a good performer and I've enjoyed her. Again, somebody else who was good as a heel in Damage Control, and I've liked her face turn so far. So
I'm going to put her at the top of B. She should be lower because of the things you just said. Her goofy pointing, I can't stand her. Whatever her, when she goes crazy and starts yelling and screaming and run. I hate all that stuff, but I think she's a good wrestler, and I think she's entertaining in the ring outside of those things. So I'll give her a B, a high B for that. Ivy Nile.
Ivy Nile, I have as a C. We'll put her below Kairi Singh. Again, I like her as part of Alpha Academy. I think she's good in the ring. I think she's decent. I don't really have anything that bad to say. I've never seen her have a bad match, but I've never seen her have a great match. But I like her as a part of Alpha Academy, not Alpha Academy, whatever, American Made.
Yeah. I'm gonna put her at the bottom of this C. Same reasons. I mean, I think she's good. I think if they gave her the right push, her problem is she doesn't have like a personality really.
Yeah.
She's just kind of like there, and she wrestles great, but she's just kind of boring. I think that's her biggest problem. If they can figure out a way to turn that around, let her. I don't know. Maybe they don't let her talk for a reason.
Maybe.
I don't know, but if they did, and I think she could be good. She has the wrestling part down. She has the look
Yeah.
down. I think.
It looked like right before Chad Gable got injured, and that they were really pushing her to go after the mid card titles.
Yeah. Then they dropped it.
And then just kind of dropped it, everything.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens when Chad comes back and coaches her back to success.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. Lyra Valkyria, Timu, Becky Lynch.
Live or Bacteria, I have is a C. We'll put her below. I guess below Ivy Nile. I know she's. I don't know. Again, she's boring. I just don't. Her personality doesn't get me. She doesn't. Her rah rah. She's the good girl. Like you said, she's almost like an underdog. But I don't find her entertaining on the mic. I don't find her that interesting in the ring. She's just there.
I'm gonna put her just below the real Becky Lynch. I think she's great. I think in a year from now she's gonna be an A tier. I think she's super good in the ring, and yeah, her whining and stuff, whatever. I try to ignore it, just like I try to ignore Io Sky's garbage. If I put those in my ranking, most of these would be D's.
Yeah.
So, but no, I think she's good. I think she's talented. She's skilled. Naomi, do you know who that is?
I do know Naomi.
You sure? Because she wasn't on your list earlier.
Yeah, I don't know why. The website I went to must have left her off. But we're gonna put Naomi at the bottom of the A group. I would have had her lower a few months ago, but I really liked her heel turn. I think she's a better heel than she was a face with the glow and all that. Again, she's good in the ring. I haven't really ever seen a bad match from her, and I wish her well with the pregnancy and everything she's got going on. But so I have
I'm
her.
sure she appreciates that.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm sure she does.
She's
I'm
gonna
sure
be watching.
she's watching.
Yeah.
She's one of our subscribers. She's not. I'm gonna put her. I'm gonna put her right here, above these two, but below these three. Again, same thing. When she was the glow stuff, she would have been an F probably for me, or get off my TV. I couldn't stand it. It drove me nuts. I had no interest in it. But her Proceed with Caution is a lot better. She's a much better heel until she starts doing that cackling laugh, which comes across to me as forced and not entertaining. But as far as a wrestler and a character, that's where right here. This person,
That's Natalia.
Natalia,
I want to root for her. I was always a fan of the Hart Foundation. Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Bret the Hitman Hart was one of my favorite wrestlers.
What
the
year
Hart
were they good in?
Foundation, a long, long time ago. The Hart Rate Foundation is one of my favorite tag teams of all time.
What year was that?
1986, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never seen her win anything really. But so at that, I want her to be good. But so I'm going to put her at the bottom of the C. Put her below Lyra Valkyria.
Bottom of the C.
It's out of.
You're a lot more generous on this one.
It's more of just a personal one. I can't bring myself to rate anybody from Stu Hart's Dungeon that low.
I should put her next to her Dungeon Doll teammate, but I will.
You can at least wrestle.
You wouldn't know because she doesn't ever do anything, but I'm sure she can. But I'll give her the. I don't want to say I'll give her the D. I'll put her in the D category. I don't know. She just bores me when she's on the screen. I don't know. I heard she has like a bad girl gimmick that Becky Lynch or something was trying to get her to do. Maybe if that comes out, she'll do better. But
I think at AAA Mania, Triple Mania, whatever it was called, she came down with more darker and she's naughty natty, they were calling her, something like that.
Yeah.
That could be an interesting gimmick for her.
They gotta do something because they keep people like this and they get rid of people like Karrion Kross. So that bothers me. Next up is Nikki Bella.
Nikki Bella, I have her trash.
Ooh, that was unexpected.
She came out of nowhere. I wasn't watching wrestling when Nikki Bella was around. I don't know what he's here for. She comes out, she does that little hip twirl, and then she gets her ass kicked. So she hasn't done much yet. We'll see what happens. But as of right now, she's trash because she hasn't impressed me.
Okay, that's fair. I wasn't gonna put her high, but I wasn't gonna put her down there. I'll probably put her above Ivy Nile. She did have that like a match recently, and she looked okay, right?
Tag match, right?
I don't remember what it was. but it was okay. It was she's serviceable to give Becky Lynch someone to fight until someone else steps up. Which it's not going to be with her, but someone else
Okay.
comes along. I think she fits that that bridge feud.
She gaps that bridge.
She gaps that
There
bridge.
you go. Or bridges that gap. How's
Yeah,
that?
that's
I think
better.
That's a little bit
Yeah.
better.
This person, Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel Rodriguez, I have as a B.
Dang.
We'll put her at the bottom of the B. I think she's not a great wrestler, but she's one of the few big women who comes across as very domineering. She's big, she's bulky. She's somebody that Rhea Ripley can wrestle, and you can see it looks like Rhea's beating somebody, because a lot of the other women are just so small compared to Rhea Ripley. So again, she's a great heel. She's good as the bodyguard. She reminds me of like the Diesel to Liv Morgan's Shawn Michaels back in the day. She's just a big, she's a great, bodyguard type character.
Not too long ago, I would have put her firmly, well, not below her. I would have put her firmly here. She has gotten better. Now I will move her to the top of the C column, which is saying something for me because she used to be someone I would just nope, skip. But she's much better than she was. So good for her for improving. And I'd like to see her maybe in the B's one day. But for now, she's at the top of the C's for me. We're gonna skip. We're gonna go to Stark.
Zoe Stark.
Cut a person.
Zoe Stark I have as a D. Again, I think she's a good wrestler. I think she's got a lot of potential, but she's again another bottom. No, put her at the top of the D. She's at least had a career. She's done some stuff as a single wrestler.
I gotta change these letters.
But she's got, and that's another one who doesn't have personality. Like, she's been around.
But they tried when they had her with Shayna Baszler. They at least tried, but they just haven't tried with Ivy now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't disagree with you. I think I'll put her. Actually, I'm gonna put her right next to her. Right next to Ivy now. I'll put her here. I think her trajectory. Look it up, kids. Was going up, but then she got hurt. She blew her knee out, or I think it was her knee.
I think so, yeah.
And then just kind of fell off. So I'll give her bottom of the C for now. She could improve when she comes back. I already know where this is going, but Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley did put her in the S. I've liked her since she was in Judgment Day. I think she was better heel than she is a face, but everybody was cheering for her like crazy when she was with Judgment Day. I think her partnership with Damian Priest when she broke up with Judgment Day is why Damian Priest got pushed to a world championship. Now that they broke apart, that Damian Priest has fallen back down, but I think she's a star. I think she's so over right now. I think she's good in the ring. I think she's got a great look. Her WrestleMania entrance last year was one of the best WrestleMania entrances I think I've ever seen. And so she's just very charismatic. She's the band that does her.
That was
2 WrestleMania.
Two
last
years
year.
ago,
So, but so I think she's just solid up there.
It was Motionless in White, I think.
Yeah.
So it was.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to put her in S, but I'll put her at the top of A. There's only one wrestler who gets S tier. It ain't her. But I think she's really good. I think she's entertaining. She's the star of all the women's division, both brands. So, yeah, she's kind of like New Age China.
But better. China was terrible.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Usually when you get a New Age, it's like upgraded and improved.
I'll give you that, yes.
It's kind of like the same thing. A big, muscular woman who can probably throw half the men's roster around with ease. So
I hope they don't go to that gimmick. Leave her in the women's. She doesn't need to wrestle men. We don't need that anymore. So.
Yeah, I need to get rid of that. Stephanie Vaquer, last one.
Stephanie Vaquer, put her at the bottom of the A, but rising quickly. Again, I think she just needs to work on her personality. There's a bit of a language barrier that's, I think it's improving, but she's great in the ring. She just needs some personality and more of a character.
What about her moveset? Is there a particular move she does that you enjoy?
I think the move where she rams their heads into the mat is pretty cool. I don't know. Did they ever name it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's funny, but no, I think she's good in the ring overall. So
yeah, I agree. I agree so much. So I'm going to put her
number 1 female.
Come on.
Really?
There we go. Yeah, I think she's the best wrestler on Raw. Female wrestler on Raw. by far. Yeah, I think because I think she's not as big as Rhea Ripley, but she's still.
She's
It
got some
seems like
size.
it, at
She's
least.
stocky.
Yeah, at least from TV. Obviously, I've
Yeah.
never met her, but she seems like she could throw some of the girls around pretty easily. She has a good move set. She's besides your favorite move, she has other moves that she can do. Yeah, I think she's believable in the ring. There is that language issue that she seems like she's getting better. From what I hear, when she came over, she started in NXT because she didn't know English very well.
Yeah.
And she wanted to be in NXT to learn it better before she came up to the main roster. Cool. Hey, I'll take it. But yeah, I think she's the best female wrestler on Raw, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree.
Cool. That's it. Let us know what you guys think. This is our women's Raw tier list. Leave a comment down below. Let us know who you agree with. Like this video. Subscribe to our channel. Tell your grandfathers to like our channel.
Tell your grandmothers to like our channel. Tell them to ring the bell.
Yeah.
For all the notifications.
Yeah. Well, as soon as they see my guy Jeff over here.